Well, joining me tonight, former Kansas Secretary of State Kris Kobach, also General Counsel for the nonprofit We Build the Wall, who have ambitions to build a privately funded wall along the Mexican border. Kris, great to have you with us.
Great to be with you.
Let's start with first, as William Lajeunesse began his report. DHS, Border Protection, basically flying a white flag in the face of tens of thousands of illegal immigrants confronting our border. This is shameless.
It's shocking. We are on track to have the highest level of border apprehensions in 12 years, higher than anything we saw under the 2 terms of the Obama administration. And the great irony here is President Trump is the strongest president we have ever had on the issue of illegal immigration. He campaigned on it. He has made clear where he stands. Yet we have his DHS apparently sitting on its hands. And so you have this strong president who wants to solve the problem, yet the agency is not doing it.
We just heard the commissioner today saying that we need Congress to solve this. I've heard that pretext, that nonsense, that bull for, 20 years, which is simply a ploy and a ruse. They are purposefully refusing to enforce the law and to protect that border, and that's where we are.
It's a cop-out, Lou. Yes, Congress could pass some desirable legislation, no question about it, and I could give you a list of half a dozen that they should do. But the agency has plenty of executive power that has been given to it by Congress in the Immigration and Nationality Act. If we had the whole show, Lou, I could give you 50 different things that DHS could be doing without Congress. Let me give you just a couple of examples.
Surely.
Okay. Worksite enforcement. Remember the second half of the Bush administration? The Bush administration was going into factories, plants where they hire illegals, and making arrests, putting criminal prosecution on top of the employer, and deporting the illegal aliens. That stopped with Obama. It should have been restarted aggressively with the Trump administration. Not happening. Another example, we're giving work permits to people who are in deportation proceedings. Did you know that? You're in deportation proceedings. Your lawyer can string that out for 2 years in the immigration court, and then another year and a half or so in the Board of Immigration Appeals. We're giving you 3 years of work permits. We should be saying, look, if our government has decided that you're here illegally, we're not going to give you a work permit so you can take a job.
The President of the United States has authority over immigration.
Yes.
There is nothing that stops this president from ordering this Border Patrol and Department of Homeland Security to secure that border. He has now emergency powers.
Yes.
He now has the military at the southern border, and his DHS is thumbing their nose at him. And it is not an accident.
And I think the problem lies with the leadership in Washington. I was at the border last week talking to Border Patrol agents who are so frustrated. One of them told me, she said, we are the Uber drivers for the illegal aliens. Yeah. They come in, they come straight to us, they make a false claim of asylum, and then tell us where to drive them.
Is this a ploy, do you think, to get to comprehensive immigration reform in Congress? Is this part of a 2-step phony charade?
I sure hope not, because the agency, the administration, should be aggressively enforcing our laws, not feeling like it has to make a deal.
Then why
to
are
get
we
to more
permitting these people to continue the charade? The Department of Homeland Security looks like a complete joke. They're acting as a joke. Kirstjen Nielsen, in my opinion, she is utterly unqualified for the job. What should he do?
He's got to have an agency that is aggressively restoring the rule of law in immigration. I don't know what's going on.
How about being adaptive? How about being ingenious and innovative and making things work?
Well,
can do on this side.
Well, I think it's passivity too. It's not just sitting there and reacting. It's moving forward aggressively to do things to restore the rule of law.
It's funny you say that, because I was just thinking Kirstjen Nielsen has done everything but rejoin the Obama mantra of strategic patience. My God, it's a disgrace. Kris, always great to see you. Thanks so much.
Mine.
Appreciate it.